Alright, welcome back everyone. Today I am wiring up the MailerSend backend, the MailerEnd API call with my backend. I finally got the domain approved here from MailerSend for my Mycomize domain, which is this guy right here on the left. So yeah, I'm continuing now to actually test out the API call. So I need to, since the domain switched, I need to update the cores list in the backend and change that to the updated one, like so. And I think that's it for now on that one. So I'm going to test this. Actually, let's refresh the page. Looks like there's still an error. Checkout page. And it says cross origin. Oh, I know why. I need to start this again. Since I'm running it in production mode, I guess I could do dev mode for now, but that's all right. So this should work now. Okay. Looks like that succeeded. I should see the price, which this is the fake price for testing for now. Cool. So now we're talking to the back end, and so now we're going to do a test with Stripe. Okay, good. So before I ran this my invoice database already has this email in it. I used it for testing earlier, so this is actually expected. I do need to change the colors. It's actually a good thing this popped up. So this is the fulfilled, the order exists dialog. So I just need to change the color to be consistent with my theme, bluish theme. So let's see, I think it's going to be down here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's these text red things here. Actually fulfilled, so I just need to change some of these. Okay, let's just start from here. We've received your order and are currently waiting for payment confirmation. You'll receive an email with the link. That's good. Order status settled. So if you still don't see one, please reach out for, I'm just going to remove these actually, for support, and I'm going to link it to the contact page. Like so, with a period. And that's for settled. Similar thing down here. If you still don't see one, I'm just gonna copy this line. That should update. And we need to make that support blue. So let's see. Class name equals text blue 600. Oh, that was unsettled. So this one, text blue 600. There we go. And we'll make it, we'll give it a little underline. So let's see. Are there any others that I need to? Your invoice has expired. Please try again. Payment has failed. Try again. If your payment was canceled, try again. I could probably add a support link on each one of these. The footer looks good on that. I do need to change the button. I want to make the support link bold. And I also want to give it an underline. So we'll do font semi-bold. Same with down here. That looks a little better. I want to give it an underline. See if Klein can do it. So Claude 3.7 dropped yesterday, and been playing with that some. So I want to see how we can do on this. Add a blue solid underline to the A elements containing support in the checkout page.jsx using Tailwind CSS. Let's see how that does. First, I need to read the checkout page. Yes, you do. All right, I'm going to approve that. Now that I've examined, I can see there are two elements containing the word support. Yes, indeed. Server error blurb. Looks like it missed one. Let's see here. So it added underline. Oh, I need to do the one on the top there. And then, yeah, it looks like it missed this one. But the ones that it found were correct, so I'll just save it and then add it here. Cancel, stop. All right, so underline decoration blue 600. Yeah, I think that's okay. Could give it a little space as well. Let's see. Tailwind. Decoration. Text decoration style. Thickness. Could do 2 on that. Decoration 2. Let's check that. Yeah, it looks a little better, and then I want to space it down. Let's see. Text decoration line. Oh, offset. That's what I want. And then offset 4. Underline offset. Underline offset 2. No, 4. Let's check that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks like a clickable link. So yeah, I'm gonna repeat that up here. Still haven't gotten the full efficient tailwind flow down yet, but it's working pretty well. Decoration 2. That looks good. All right. So we've got, actually I'm just going to copy in the quote and then paste. There we go. Text, semi-bold, underline offset, decoration blue. Support, that looks identical there. We have contact as the link. And that's good. And actually I'm going to take this one and I'm gonna copy it down here. And then I'm gonna oops. Like that. And I'm just gonna copy that for each text there. 3 there and there. Okay. think that should be okay. Looks right. I'll test them. So now, I think I've got all the backgrounds updated to white. Text is gray 900. Cool. All right, now I need to update the button. And this is the OK button. Gonna make it blue. I'm gonna get rid of the border. Let's see. I'm just gonna make it similar to the one up top. Shadow gray 600, and we're hovering EG. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Now I need to change the text. The text is white. There we go. Yeah. I think a little bit more space too is needed. So that's going to be in the checkout page, and it's going to be here. So I'm going to add some margin to, actually this is a flex, should be able to gap it up. Wait, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Just want to make some space on the top part of the button. Maybe one more. Yeah, looks pretty good. I'll do the same thing up here. 7. It's not rendered right now, but I'll test it. Okay, cool. Oh, let's make the text bigger. So the text up here is medium. No, it's, let's see, this is XL for like the header, so that means order status should be XL. Yep, all right. So I'm gonna replace text large with text XL. Oops. Text large with text XL. There we go. And then the paragraph text should be medium. No. Oh, that's weird. I don't want the text to get smaller. I'm just going to do this. Text large for that. Yeah, I did the same thing here. Okay. So text, that's right, text large. Actually, this should be class name equal text medium for that. And then this should be Excel on the header and should be text large. Should be able to search and replace. Text large is what we want. There we go. Save. That looks a little better, easier to read. Button looks good. Cool. All right. Okay. Now I'll need to test the error. The error dialog. I can also just play with the state here to simulate different failures. So let's do server error. Server. So order state from the backend that we're receiving. If that starts with error underscore, then we hit the server error blurb. So I'm just going to do that. Set order state error test. Too many renders. Let's just do, we know what the order state is. So I'm going to just do that. It was a successful one for that given email. So I'm just gonna do that for testing. There's probably a better way to do this, but I don't really care. So we'll do the same email, pay with card. There we go. So that's a little small. Let's see. Order error. This should be Excel. And then this should be large. If we're being consistent with the other. Okay. That looks good. I'm gonna go back up here. And I'm gonna do the various order states. So I'm gonna do each one of these. It's gonna be settled, that. There we go. There's the settled. That looks good. Okay, cool. All these links are working beautifully. All right. And then we're going to do, we did fulfilled already. Let's do failed. Order error. Is that right? Oh, that's weird. First of all, these were copy. Your order has failed to process. For that one, your invoice, your order was canceled. Okay, so why? So that should be in the order state. And when order state is any of these, settled, fulfilled, processing payment, expired, canceled, failed, then we do this. Order exists. So why did that not work? Let's refresh. And then oh, there we go. Order status failed. All right, now we're gonna do expired. I need to refresh it every time. Expired. Cool. Canceled. Boom. What else is there? Processing payment. Oops. Whoa, that was weird. Processing payment. What in the world? Autofill was freaking out. Whoa. Order, oh shit. Let's see. What did I do? Jeez. Processing payment. Took out an if branch. We don't want that. Let's try it again. No. Refresh. There we go. We've received your order and are currently waiting for payment confirmation. You will receive an email with a link to the guide once payment is confirmed. Let's see, maybe I should add. Be sure to check your spam folder for let's see. Okay, if you don't see an email from mycomize.com, please check your spam folder. Cool. Looks good. All right. Okay, so now I think we've tested everything on the front end side. Let's set this back. Okay. Cool. All right, and now let's look at the back end here. So fulfill, yeah, this is the email thing. So this is the mailer send API here. And let's see. I've got the customer email right here. I've got some personalization. Oh, yeah, this is just an arbitrary. Eventually I'm going to have a pre-signed URL and the guide link from an S3 bucket. But for now I'm using the homepage just to test. And let's see. Support email, that works. This is triggered off of successful payment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try, actually, do I need to? So the API, the backend is going to be at api.mycomize.com. And there's probably going to be other guides in the future. So yeah, eventually I'll need to scope the API paths a bit. Right now they all assume one product. And the product is implied to be this cultivation guide that I'm making. So for example, check out Stripe. It assumes that it already knows what the product is or what the item is. You can see like right here, the price is it's not hard coded, but there's only one price ID right now. And so eventually I'm going to change that. But for now, I'll save that for another time. For now, I'm going to get this email thing working. And I actually think it should be ready to test. Because I can send email from that domain. I have the API key and the configuration. Yeah, so I think we can just do this. I need to use a email that hasn't been used. We'll say v@example.com. And we're going to pay with card. And that's taking us to Stripe. And we're going to do this. We're going to use Stripe's test card. This is it simulates a successful Stripe payment. And it can be any date and CVC V. There we go. I need to change the color of this, but I can do that after. So pay. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to get a webhook because I don't have the API. Oh, I need to change. I need to change that a bit. Okay, a couple things here. I need to expose the backend on api.mycomize.com, and I need to change the checkout return. This is using the old Trims at Home one. So this is going to be, oh yeah, order status. So I like the link. I like that link there. I just need to modify the front end to bring it up to speed with the new Mycomize design. So I'm going to expose the backend API first. And so to do that, I need to modify the nginx configuration to include the backend domain. This should be not 1 meg, it should be maybe 50K. This should have TLS be 1.3. Gotta change that on the front end domain as well. That looks fine. Actually, I need to get a certificate first, or else nginx is going to scream at me. So certbot nginx and I need to point I need to add a Route 53 record. All right, I've got my Route 53 console here. I need to add a record for that domain. Copy the IP address and create record API. There we go. There's that. So now, give that a second to update. And then we should be able to run nginx or certbot to get a certificate. And then we can change nginx to add the API server block. We can check that. Host api.mycomize.com. Oops. Mycomize.com. There we go. Now we can do certbot. It's getting the certificate. There we go. Now change this to include api.mycomize.com and nginx. I need to add TLS v1.3. I'll leave that for now. That should be it. We're at port 8000. And yep, we're going to add TLS 1.3 here as well. All right. So now we'll restart nginx. Give it a second. There we go. All right. Now for, let's see. I think there is a so we have a redirect URL for the BTC Pay that's going to order status. I need to set, oh, you know what? I've got to change the webhook in BTC Pay itself and Stripe itself. Yep. All right. All right, I think I'm done with that. Okay. So all right, so I'm going to update this. This page. If I go to order status and then this one, and just need to change some colors. And I need to add a header and a footer. So that's going to be order status page down here. there's a let's see. Where is there it is right there. Logic is kind of all spread out over the place. I like to look for it to look like, you know, kind of like this guides page, and so we've got a header, a footer, and then the content in the middle, and then it's wrapped around this like container thing. So I think I'm going to do that here. I'm going to follow a similar pattern here. Okay, then we've got Mycomize header. Then we've got the content. Then we've got Mycomize footer. Oh, doesn't like that. Still doesn't like that because it doesn't know what those headers are. We need to close this. Okay, getting closer. Yeah, I just need to this the thank you coming down? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, really. Mycomize guides are what we want. So, I'm gonna copy and paste this. And then I'm gonna get rid of that, get rid of that. Going to get rid of this. Okay. And then I'm gonna get rid of this thing up there. I'm gonna say thank you. And then this can just go away. That can go away. And then I just need to add the, of course I'm going to have to redo this like multiple times, but so text and order, I think, is what we're let's see, order. Maybe it's just order and text. It's very small. Okay, that needs to be bigger. So we're gonna need some margin on this thing. I'm not sure why status is not showing up. Oh, it's probably because the backend isn't running. Yeah, it is. That is exactly why. Okay. Which means that this should be font semi-bold. All right. I think next video I'm going to finally get the email sent off. I need to update the webhook URLs for Stripe and BTC Pay before I test that. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then next video we'll go over the actual API call.